It's Alex. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I didn't have a makeup tutorial this Monday or Tuesday, which I'm really sorry, but I'm doing a makeup tutorial this time around, and it is going to be all related to St. Patrick's Day. So St. Patrick's Day is Friday, and a lot of people celebrate it, whether they're Irish or not. I'm part Irish a little bit, so I don't know. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I did. And anyways, I just wanted to show you guys just a fun makeup tutorial. I'm hoping to put out another maybe one or two of these this week, and I will have a lookbook on Friday all related to like green clothes and stuff because like why not? So anyways, I have already moisturized my face with my simple skincare moisturizer. I have not put on my eyeshadow primer yet, so you will get to see that. I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Greed. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not, but I just thought that the little bit of gold tone in there and the shimmer from it would be nice, and it would kind of complement the look. Like, even though we're putting eyeshadow over it, some of that will still, some of the primer and the color of that will still shine through. So, and I don't know, depending on like my mood and what kind of a look I'm doing, sometimes I do just a nice light thin layer of primer, and sometimes I go a little bit on the heavier side with the primer. Not because I don't trust it that it's gonna like hold everything down, but I don't know, just sometimes I just put a little bit more on. So yeah, so now I have that on. So the very first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my NYX Ultra Pearl Mania loose eyeshadow in the shade Jade Pearl. You guys probably can't see that, but if you can, that's what it looks like. And I really like these. The only thing that I hate about them is that's how you have to get your eyeshadow out. So what I try and do is just put a little bit of it in the cap, and then I just dip my brush in there, and then I can just go back in. So I'm just going in with this really small brush. You could even just dip that into the container at that point. So I'm just going in there and picking some of that up on the brush, and I'm just going to just lightly start putting this just in the very inner portion of the eyelid. Actually, I'm like really into this, so I'm just going to drag that all the way onto the lid. And you can see that I have a lot of fallout, so I will definitely have to clean that up because nobody wants, I mean, unless if that's the look you're going for, then, I mean, you do you. But I'm not about that life of having all the fallout. So I'm just trying to pat it all on the lid so that way it really gets, so that it really adheres to the eyeshadow primer. And if you don't have these products, just use whatever you have that's similar in color. Urban Decay Primer Potion is just what I have on hand. But there are plenty of other more affordable primers, or just, you know, there's just a ton of other great primers out there. So don't feel like you have to use the Urban Decay just because I have it. So I am just going to take my, just a face brush, and oh yeah, that does nothing. That just spreads the green around. I'm going to use a Q-tip and remove this all at the very end, so we'll get that taken care of. But that's the really pretty green that we have. I don't know if it really shows up. It's like in my mirror, it's like bright green, but I don't know if it's like really showing up there, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Special Occasion palette, and I want to, actually the first thing that I want to do before that is I'm going to go in with this blunt end blending brush and just blend out that harsh line so it just kind of fades a little bit and it's not such a harsh finish. And you can take that color up as high as you want it to go. So now I'm going to go in with a fluffy blending brush. And I'm going to go in with a couple of different color combinations. So I want to pick up a little bit of this green color, but I also want to pick up this color right here. So these two colors. So what I'm going to do is just go back and forth like that. And that is going to be my crease color. And that way we have just a little bit of green in there and like a neutral brown also. Although I'm not really noticing the green. I guess I noticed it a little bit. But, you know. You could do your crease with more, like a darker shade of green. That would look really pretty. I just figured adding in a little bit of brown would also look really nice. And I'm just going in with that brown just to really make that more pronounced. My stomach is growling and I don't know why. I literally had my tea, some hard-boiled eggs, and then I had a salad for lunch. And I'm not even hungry, but I guess it's, I don't know. But it's just making noises. So I'm going to go in with this nice white shade up here for my brow bone highlight. And just pop that right under there. What are your guys' plans for St. Patrick's Day? Are you guys Irish? Are you doing anything? You going to any parades? Drinking? Doing anything fun? I'm also just popping this color right in my inner tear duct area. Oh my god, that went right in my eye. Whew. Don't do that, folks. Okay, now what I'm going to do is pause the video, get all this fallout cleaned up, put on my eyeliner and my mascara, and then we will come back and do the face and the lips. Okay, so I am back. I have put on my eyeliner and my mascara. For my eyeliner, I actually used my gel liner, which I haven't used in like 1.5 years, with my e.l.f. Angled eyeliner brush. I had one of these a long time ago, and I lost it. I don't know where it is, so I had to buy a new one yesterday when I was at Target, but that's what it looks like. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. And I used my shimmer strips from Physicians Formula, and this is just what it looks like. This one is just a really nice black. Mine is pretty much gone and it's kind of all gross now, but it still works, so that's what I'm working with for my eyeliner and my mascara. And my mascara, I used my Calvin Klein one. So now I am going to, I guess, show this on camera. So because I have a little bit of color issues today, I am going to go in with my Mally Correct and Conceal Trio, and I am going to do a review on this because the first time I used it, I hated it, and now that I've used it a couple more times, I like it a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on this primer prep, and I just put a little pump on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to go in with my fingers. You could obviously use a brush, but I'm not today. So I'm just going to put that all over. I'm just using just a very little bit of it. Just taking care of that. And the next thing I'm going to do is do my concealer. This is in the shade Medium. So I need to find my concealer brush. I think this is actually, I'm going to use my foundation brush because it's a little bit easier. So it's like a doe foot applicator type style. So I'm just going to put that wherever I see fit. I've got some breakouts because things happen. And also just skin irritation. So I'm just going to go ahead with my my makeup brush set. This is the foundation brush, but that's okay. It's a bigger area. It's a bigger brush, so it covers a bigger area, and That's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm just trying to spread all of that out evenly, get that all covered, whatever's extra, just, just kind of taking that everywhere. And you only need like a little bit of this. I mean, obviously, like, you can still see some of the imperfections and stuff, but it's a nice lighter coverage, and that's kind of the look I'm going for. I'm not too terribly worried about hiding everything. I just want to reduce some of the redness and the appearance of things. And then this step is the dark circle corrector, and this just says lighter on the back, so you just like twist it up and the product comes through the little holes at the top. So I'm just gonna dab some of that on there, and then I'm just gonna use, imagine me just like walking around like this, like, hey guys. And I'm just gonna take that brush again and just, oh yeah, and if you hear squeaking, it's my bra. It's not like my chair. Like, yeah, that's what happens with bras sometimes. It's like not tight on me. It's like the perfect size. It's like whatever, and it's just squeaking away. Okay, so then the next step I'm going to go ahead and do is my bronzer. So I'm going to use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in Sunny. I'm going in with my Real Techniques buffing brush. So picking some of that up, and I'm going around like where my hairline is. And I really like this because it's a matte shade, so you can put it all over your face without having to like worry about, oh, it's going to be shimmery, because it's not. And then I'm just going to contour the chin area a little bit to give me not the illusion that I have one chin, because that's never going to happen, that I have one, but just makes like this chin stick out a little bit more pronounced. And then of course, whatever you have extra, you can just take onto your chest. Ooh, excuse me. Hiccup time. So the next step I'm going to do is go in with my blush. This is the Color Mates, whatever, in the shade Mauve. I got it from the dollar store around Christmas time. I'm going to go in with my blush brush from my makeup brush set. Pick up some of that. Whoa. Definitely tap off the excess on that bad boy. And I'm actually going to put some of that on my hand to just remove any extra. And I'm just doing gentle light strokes so that way the blush doesn't all get on there at once. And then I'll just go ahead and rub that in, because that was a bit much before. Actually, it's still a little bit much over here, but it's a little better. And I can just tone it down. I don't actually mind having a little bit of extra blush sometimes. Like, sometimes I'm okay with it. But I am going to take my Total Face brush and just kind of blend some of that out, just to get a little bit of that out. And then the very last step for the face that I'm going to be doing is going in with my MAC Iridescent Loose Powder in the shade, see, there's the MAC logo, and then this is in the shade Silver Dusk. And it looks like this. There's like holes, like it's like a sifter, but it, with traveling and stuff, it's just gone everywhere. So what I do is I just usually just dip my brush in here in the powder, and then I just tap off the excess, and then I can always go in and pick up when I need it. This stuff is very pigmented, so you only need like a little bit. But what I do is I kind of just fan my brush in there a little bit, and I'm just using my e.l.f. fan brush. Tap off the excess, and then just place it where you want it to be. I actually might pop a little bit of this in my inner corner highlight. Just put a dab on the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and I feel like I don't have enough over here. So then I'm just going to take my pinky, just go in and just put a little bit of that right in the inner corner, just so that it's like a nice little sparkle Ooh, my nose itches. And it's just like a pop of color. And that is the eyes and the face. And then for the lips, I just want to do something a little bit more naturally. So I'm going in, God, my nose really itches. I'm going in with my Tarte Decadence Lip, Surgeon's Lip Cream. Okay, like natural-ish, like. And that is the completed look. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit so you guys can maybe see a little bit better. But anyways, that is the completed look. I hope that this was helpful for some of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't have an actual makeup tutorial up on Monday or Tuesday, but I just could not sit in this hard chair with my back hurting. It's feeling a little bit better to where I can sit here and film. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I really hope to put out a couple more of these this week, just different looks for inspired for St. Patrick's Day. But if not, you guys at least have one, and I will have a lookbook coming out for Friday for different green colored clothes and how to incorporate, you know, green like that if you're wanting to be celebrating St. Patrick's Day or look festive or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what makeup tutorials you would like to see for further upcoming videos. Would you like to see spring lookbooks? Spring makeup tutorials? Would you like to see, you know, stuff for Easter? Would you, just let me know like what you guys would like to see. And of course, make sure to have your notifications turned on. I think you just hit that little bell so you can be notified whenever my videos go up so you can join in on the fun. And of course, make sure to open up the description box for all of the links for my social media, my blog, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Make sure that you follow me on all of those because I update them all pretty frequently. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun. I think that this is a fun way to incorporate, a little bit of green. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Oh, goodness. Bye.